Okay, welcome to the webinar, everybody. Thank you for attending. And today, my name's Rocky Tapscott, and today I'm going to show you how to add $10,000 a month or more to your bottom line without you needing to create, stock, or ship a single extra product or service to what you do now. And I'm going to teach you how to do that by showing you how to give away valuable free information, tools, and resources that generate big commissions for you while becoming a trusted authority for hundreds of people in your local community. So here's what you're going to learn during this presentation. How to get people to spend more money with your business every month so you can still provide well for your family, have a better lifestyle, and boost your retirement savings despite the tough competition we're all facing now. How to give your customers so much more value without you having to spend anything on marketing or anything else that they become even more predisposed to buying from you, and how to give away lots of cool free stuff to your customers and still make tons of sales. So why is this important for you right now? Most of the marketing stuff you've learned is dead wrong because it just doesn't work the way it used to. We used to be able to run ads on TV and in the newspapers and a few years ago online fairly inexpensively and get people to buy stuff from us. But these days people are so over marketed to that they've got no attention span. They're just not listening anymore. So most of the marketing you used to do just doesn't work the way it used to. Big businesses are looking for ways to grow and squeeze all of us out of existence. So you need to know how to add extra income streams to your business if you're going to survive. For many businesses, profits are already in the toilet. You may have seen that yourself. And it's not going to get any easier because big businesses are looking at that profit chart and they want it to keep going up. So they're doing everything they can to take more of our market share away from us. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to continue to get the same or even worse results than you've had in the past. The game really has changed, in particular the last couple of years, and with new entrants like Costco and these big American chain stores coming, plus this new trade agreement that is going to be signed shortly, it's going to get harder and harder for small businesses to survive. So we've got to adapt or die. So just to make sure I'm not wasting your time, I wanted to make sure that this is for you if you're in the right place. If you're not, that's fine, you can leave. But I wanted to make sure that you get value from this. So is this for you? If you want to create a hot and responsive group of people who think you're really awesome, this is for you. If you want to deliver massive value to your audience and still sell like crazy at the same time, this will help you. If you've tried everything else and you'd like to finally start making money to retire while you've still got the time, this is for you. If you're a small business owner and you want to leverage and grow what you're doing, this is for you. And if you're selling one-to-one in your job or business right now, and you want to start selling one-to-many and automate some or all of your business, this will really help you. By the same token, I wanted to not waste your time if this is not for you. So this won't be for you if you're looking for some kind of get-rich-quick thing where you can just push a button and make money kind of thing. Most of the people on this webinar, that's not going to be you, but I just wanted to say it anyway because that's not what's going to happen today. It's not for you if you expect to make money while doing absolutely nothing. We all know that you've got to do at least something, some work to generate sales and make money. It's not for you if you don't want to provide value for your audience. And I have to start with this disclaimer. Most people who buy or attend any how to make money training like this or how to increase your sales training will not make any money whatsoever. So I can't make any income guarantees or say that you'll make any amount of money by doing this. What I'm going to show you works really well. You may or may not use it. You may or may not profit from it. But I've got to say that I cannot guarantee you any kind of results. And my results and the results I'll show you later are not typical, and I can't promise you you'll make any kind of results at all. I've got a special bonus for everybody who stays to the end of this presentation. I'll give you a simple flowchart and a video that I put together to explain it that will help you put all of the things you learned today into action and put them in the right order so you can start using what I'm going to share with you in your own business as soon as today. To be completely transparent, what I'm going to give you today is going to show you how to make money immediately. Like as soon as you finish this webinar, you'll be able to go out and use what I share with you to make some money. But at the end, I'm going to have an opportunity for a small number of people to work more closely with me to go on a deep dive into how this works much more effectively if you want to go there. It's completely optional. You can take what you learned today and go, and you'll be able to make money with it. what I'm just going to offer you is something that can help you maybe do it a bit faster, a bit easier. So if I over deliver on that, on what I share with you today, just let me know in the chat if that's okay, if you're happy for me to show you a way that can help you do it faster. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, let us proceed. So let me tell you what led me to this formula. A long time ago, before the internet was around, I started a business where I was printing business cards for people, and I just had it at home, a desktop printer and a guillotine, and I was cutting them out by hand. That's how basic it was. And I ran an ad in the paper to say, buy 100 business cards, get another 100 free. And that little ad worked like gangbusters. It just, because it was $19.95 for 100 business cards and you get 100 free. And I had all these people who had businesses and a lot of people that just wanted business cards for themselves call me up, and because I couldn't order online, I had to pick up the phone and call you and order business cards. And the plan was to use that as a front end, like a tripwire product, we call it now, but something that I could find out where the buyers were and then sell them other things on the back end. But the problem was I couldn't work out how to sell anything on the back end. And I worked my butt off like 5 days, 6 days a week, printing cards, chopping cards up, and I never made any more money than the fuel it cost me to take them to the letterbox, the post box. Or sometimes the local ones I just delivered in my car, and I had this big thirsty V8 car. So I was driving around doing these things, working my butt off, and I could never work out how to sell anything, and I never made any money. So after I did that for a while, I had a part-time job at the time, and after I did that for a while, I thought, this sucks. And I went to sell real estate, but I knew how to do marketing, but I wasn't allowed to use that kind of direct response marketing for the real estate. They had their own kind of system, and they ran all the ads for me, so I couldn't do anything. And they brought in all these leads that were just completely unqualified because they're promising the world, and they hand them an atlas. It was just garbage. So I spent 2 years battling away with that, and I just went backwards until all my savings were gone. Then I had to go and get a job again. So that was fun. Then I went to sell life insurance. I had this bright idea that, hey, I can sell life insurance more than real estate. So I went out there and I started part-time and did okay at the beginning. But again, they did all the lead generation, and every man and his dog was selling insurance at the time. Financial planners were just coming along, and everybody was fighting over the same number of prospects. And in the end, I couldn't sell life insurance either. So I just wasted my time, another 8 months of battling away there. So then I finally got online. The internet came along. About 2001, I found the internet and started buying every product. Spent years chasing my tail. I bought every product you could possibly imagine, big ones, small ones, all kinds of things. And I was just looking for a way to generate sales because I had a job, but I didn't like the job. I was working outside in the sun. I'd been doing it for so long, I was just over it. So I started looking around, trying to find something else to do. And I kept belting my head against the wall, but I could never find anything that worked for me. And I hear that a lot from people. Everybody's kind of in the same boat. All these products get sold, and like I said before, anyone who buys any how-to make money thing, most people don't make any money. The person that sells it makes money by selling it to you, but there's always gaps. There seems to be gaps, and not the dots aren't connected for most people. And that's what I found. I just went round and round in circles for years, not being able to find anything that worked for me. So I spent years fumbling around in the dark without ever finding anything that made sense and that was like easy. I'm doing quotes here because I don't mind working hard, but I hate working stupid, and I couldn't find anything that made sense. So during all of that time, right from when I started with my business card thing, probably a decade, all that time I made zero. I made money all the time, but I had more expenses than I made. So I'd hate to add it all up, but I'll say zero to be nice to myself because I never made a lot of money doing any of this stuff. So I'm back at work, and I came up to the idea that I had two options. The first option was just to stop doing what I was trying to do, stop trying to become self-employed and just be an employee, which I hated. And I just didn't want to do that. I thought, there's got to be something here. I could see other people doing it. again, most people were failing, but I'd never thought of myself as a failure. I always wanted to become better. I always studied. I did all the personal development stuff. I worked hard all the time trying to make something of myself, and I kept failing and failing and failing. So the second option was to just sit down and figure it out, nut it out, and try and make a lot of money in a more simple way than what I'd been doing, because everything I'd been doing seemed to be so complicated, which led me to a critical decision. In fact, it was three critical decisions that I made late one night. I was reading a Anthony Robbins book, and Unleash the Power Within, and I sat there and I'm thinking, this just sucks. What I was doing just sucked. And I thought I was going to figure this out. I thought I've got to do this because other people are doing it. I'm not stupid, and nobody ever got rich by being a quitter, and I'd never quit anything really. I'd always tried to change my strategy and just keep going and going and going. And second, I decided that I was going to ignore all of the marketing stuff that everybody was selling, because they're all saying something completely different, and I was completely overwhelmed with the hundreds of products I had and all of this information. It was like this maelstrom in my head is going round and round, and I couldn't focus on any one thing. I was jumping from one thing to the next, and it was just hopeless. And third, I looked at all this stuff I had, and I just realized I had to simplify what I was doing. So I wasn't spending hours every day just doing pointless activity that wasn't leading to sales. I was just working my butt off, and I wasn't making any money. And like wealthy business people don't do that. They delegate, they outsource, they do what they're best at. And I was doing about 2% of what I was best at, and 98% was just rubbish. So I had to simplify what I was doing. So I spent a long time, weeks, looking at what I've been doing, and I realized that I built up this customer database, but I didn't do anything with it. And that's the problem I see most people have these days, and we'll get to that later. Selling more stuff to my existing customers was the most profitable thing to do, and that's what I tried to do in the beginning, but the internet wasn't there, and I had to do direct mail and telephone sales, and I'm no good at telephone sales. I'm paranoid about being on the phone. So I just couldn't make any money with direct mail to the small list of people I had. But over the years, with all the things I'd done, I put together this email database of people, and I thought, well, I'm going to just sell them more stuff, because they're all into marketing, business kind of thing. So the first few times I did it, it completely bombed, but I started watching people like Frank Kern and Jeff Walker and all the big gurus, what they were doing. And I bought all their products, but instead of looking at their products, I looked at what they were actually doing. And I finally put together a fairly simple strategy that worked. And as a result, I developed a simple but repeatable system for selling more products and services that works like crazy. And today I'm going to show you exactly how you can apply that system to your business. What you're about to see has been used to perform the near magical act of turning basic customer education into enormous profits. Here's some examples of the opportunity that you have if you were to implement what I'm going to share with you today. This is from a product launch last year that Jeff Walker did. He's doing another one right now too, but this is from the last one when I promoted him. And you'll see over here, there's me there, Rocky Tapscott, and this is the leaderboard. It's the second last day. Nothing much changed on here. But this is me, this little web developer dude from Brisbane, and all of these people above me and the couple below me are all big online marketers who have massive lists, and they're full-time internet marketers, and I'm just this guy that works from home in his pajamas, okay? So I got on there. Now, when you get on the leaderboard, this is the big deal with these product launches. The first prize for winning this was $100,000 in addition to all of the commissions. First prize, Brendan Bouchard won it. He got $100,000 in a bonus. Holly got $40,000 bonus. Kenny got $15,000 bonus. Then you got all of these other prizes here. So I was only an iPod Nano, but that's $200, but it's the being on the leaderboard and the commissions you earn by participating in these product launches. That's where the money is. Here's another one here. This was Eben Pagan. This was probably one of the biggest launches of last year. And there's me down here at 14th place. And these people below me are all way bigger than I am. They're big marketers with big lists. And I had my little web design business here in Brisbane, and I just got in there and I mailed my lists and I got 14th place. which was an iPad 2. And the deal with this was if you mailed for all 3 of Eben Pagan's launch videos, all 3 of them, he doubled whatever prize you made, whatever prize you won. So Jeff Walker got $100,000 here, and Simple Wealth got 50,000. So all these prizes were doubled. I got 2 iPads, which because I'm in Australia, they didn't send me the iPads. They sent me $800 through my PayPal account, which was nice. So this is the opportunity. You don't have to have a very big list to do this. You just have to know how to do it, okay? And you'll see here that Jeff Walker over here, he participated in this launch and he won this prize here. And this is what happens. These guys all do this. And Eben Pagan participated in this launch and he was 6th place over here. So everybody cross promotes each other. So once you start adding this kind of opportunity to your existing business, whatever you do, and we'll get into exactly how to do this shortly, that's the kind of money you can make. This is another example, and again, no, I can't make any income claims. I don't personally know these 2 guys, but this is just from one merchant that I was digging around looking for when I was doing the research for this. This Chris Hattard here, he earned $200,000 from promoting this one affiliate merchant in 2014, and John earned $120,000 from promoting one merchant. Now, these guys have got big lists, and they're in this relationships dating market. But that's from one merchant, and that's the kind of money you can make once you get this philosophy of selling other people's stuff, giving away free stuff to sell other stuff into your mind. Okay, so I want to do a quick poll. Who here regularly promotes additional products and services to their existing customers? And I'll bring the poll up, and let's have a look. Select the poll. All right. So I'll launch the poll. Now, as you can see, there's 4 options there. Yes, you do it all the time, which means you have an email database and you're making offers to them all the time. Yes, you do it occasionally. Third option is no, but I have an email list. And the 4th option is no, I don't have an email list. And okay, so everybody's voted. Thank you for that. You don't do it. And this is no, I have an email list, or no, I don't have an email list is the top answer that I always get from this. I'll just show you the results. Let me go here and I'll close the poll and I'll share the results. And as you can see, 100% no, but I have an email list, which is great. That means you've got this huge opportunity. Some of the respondents know and they don't have an email list, and they're just leaving a lot of money on the table, and we'll get to that. Okay, so I have another poll here. Hide the results for that one. And the second poll is, are you currently offering other people's products and services to your list? And it's the same thing. So this is not anything that you stock or ship. This is something that you send an email to somebody that's given to you by another merchant, and then you just send an email out and you promote someone else's product and receive a commission or some kind of referral fee for it. Okay, very good. So 100% no, but I have an email list. Very good. I'll close the poll. I'll share the results. So you can see there, the results are no promotion, but have an email list. So again, you have a massive opportunity to make a lot more money in your business. All right, so I'll close the poll away and let's go back to the slides. So these saw the results. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to sell a lot more stuff by becoming a trusted resource in your community. This really is one of my favorite ways to generate additional profits for my customers. I'll just have a coffee here. The basic idea is this. You find completely free resources that are related to the topic or theme of your business, and you send out email mailings to your list members letting them know where they can go and grab them. In order to make it work, it sounds really simple, and it is, but in order to make it work, pardon me, there are 4 keys you have to get in the right order. Key 1 is you must build and nurture an email database of prospects and customers, and you'll find that your customers are worth at least 10 times in monetary value, not in as in the people, but in monetary value as your prospects are. It really astounds me that the vast majority of the small business owners that I speak with or talk with on the phone or email backwards and forwards, they either don't have an email database or they neglect it to the point where nobody responds to them. If I send a message out, nobody responds, nobody takes any action. So the database has no value. In practice, if you do this right, every subscriber is going to be worth between $1 and $5 or more to you every month. And I was at a seminar a little while back where the presenter was telling us that every business card, every subscriber he gets is worth ultimately $70. So that's the kind of thing you could look forward to. If you have 1,000 people on your list, you should be able to make $1,000 to $5,000 a month from those people if you do it right. So if you take nothing else away from this today, you really must start focusing on capturing the names and email addresses of the people who visit your store or come to the website and just visit your website for any reason. Now, something I wanted to add to this is the people who come into your store and buy from you are buyers. They are much more valuable to you than people who just visit your website, because the people who just come to your website, they could be just price shopping, they could be just comparing you to everybody else, they could have gone there by mistake. You really don't know. So you have to try and capture their email addresses anyway, but they may or may not be real customers. Whereas the people who walk into your store, they get out of their car, they drive to your business, they walk inside, they're prime candidates to buy something from you today and every other week in the future. So you really want to try and get their names and email addresses and as much other contact information as you can from those people so that you can market to them over and over again. Because once somebody's bought from you twice, the first time, they may not come back. If someone buys from you twice, you've got a relationship. And then you can sell to them over and over and over again until you do something to damage that relationship. And even then, you can restore it. But when they've paid you money, they are super hot prospects. You need to get them on a list so that you can help them, advise them, give them insights and advice, and then, of course, sell them more stuff as well. Your next question might be, okay, well, how do you do that? The easiest way I've found for most businesses to do that have an offline presence rather than sell everything online, is to run a competition and offer an attractive prize to customers when they come in. So you get your sales staff or yourself, if you're on your own, to say, have you entered our competition? You can win X. It wants to be something that people would be happy to buy anyway, something that they're really interested in, and something that relates to your business. I see people all the time giving away an iPad. Doesn't matter. All you're going to do is get people who want an iPad to enter, and they're not necessarily going to want to buy from you. So if you sell pet supplies, you might raffle a voucher for pet supplies. You know what I mean? You don't want to give away something that's irrelevant. I saw a classic example of Frank Kern, who's a very smart internet marketer a couple of years ago. He ran a competition online. He had Facebook ads and everything. And he generated a list of 16,000 people who wanted to win his combi van. Now, all he did was build a list of 16,000 random people who wanted to win a combi van. None of them wanted to buy internet marketing stuff, which was what he was trying to do. So he built this big list, spent thousands and thousands of dollars to build this huge big list, and all they wanted was the combi van. And the guy just happened to be a guy that was just down the road from him, won it. So the deal was he was going to ship it anywhere in the world to the winner. He only had to ship it like one state across, kind of thing, in the States. But that's the kind of thing that you don't want to do. And he realized too late that, stupid mistake. But even the big guys can make these mistakes. So if you've ever done that in the past, don't feel too bad about it. Because Frank Kern's a multi-millionaire marketer. And he doesn't do too many things wrong. Here's an example of one that we ran for a stock trading client, and this worked out really well. It was on their website, and they entered to win an iPad Air loaded with their stock trading master's course, valued at $2,700. Now, the only real cost was the iPad Air, which was about $500, I think, at the time. Second and third prizes were another online course, and because the course is digitally delivered, there was no real cost to this. So if you can take that idea and give away information as a prize, if you're in a business that can do that, that's ideal. If you have to give away a physical product, yes, you're going to have a cost, but the cost of generating all those leads is well worth it if you can sell them things on the back end. All people had to do was just send an email to this blank email, this email address here, and an automated message was sent back to them, giving them all the details, everything else, and then they followed up with them over and over again and sold them all kinds of stuff. This was another one. We used this at a trade show, and this was for a boating supply. He mainly sold LED things, surprisingly enough, but he sold a lot of other boating supplies as well. And they offered this marine electronics package, and the dealer who supplied him with this gave him a really good price on it because they were going to share the leads. There was some deal there in the back. And same deal, they just sent a blank email to the merchant's email address. They got put onto an automated follow-up system, and then my client just was able to follow up with them over and over again, and he sold them all kinds of things on the back end. So the real cost of this was probably about $400 for him, and he built a really nice big database of people that he was able to sell to over and over again. So this is the most simple, basic way to do it. You send a blank email to this email address, whatever your email address is, and your techie guy can work that out for you. The next step up from that is you just put a link to a page here where people can go and enter their email address manually, and they can get on your list. And that page might look something like this. Oh, sorry. The second one, you send people to a page that captures their email address. That page might look something like this. So you just put up here, winner free, whatever it is, put a picture of the prize here and the other prizes, enter to win now, and people just put their email address in here. It's a bit hard to see, but email address goes in there. They click sign up, and then when they sign up, they go to a page that might look like this, which says, yes, you can share this prize draw. And you just put like nice wording on here that's friendly and tells them what you would like them to do. We've just sent all the details and a special unannounced bonus to your inbox. So straight away, they're thinking, this guy's pretty cool. I already got something free from him, plus I'm in the draw. And then we tell them, while the bundle makes its way through cyberspace, I've got a quick favor to ask. So I can share this opportunity with as many struggling traders as possible. I'd really appreciate you taking a moment to share the free prize draw info with your friends and colleagues by clicking the Facebook and Twitter buttons. Now, what you finish up with here is reciprocity, because you've already made them feel good by telling there's a bonus in their inbox. And a lot of people, not all markets will do it. If you're in the cancer market, or if you're in a market that people are embarrassed about, they're not going to share. But if you're in a market, or if you can make the prize in a market that people are happy to share, it can go really viral for you. And this link here just links back to this page. So you just make that link point to that page where they can go and opt in, and that's it. People will start sharing it for you. And depending on your market too, most markets, the picture of a pretty girl will help this, and it will help your image a lot better than a man, although depending on the market. But it's been proven that a picture of a pretty lady will outsell a picture of an attractive man most of the time. But again, you'd have to test that. So step 3 is you send people a welcome email that thanks them for entering your competition and lets them know they'll also be receiving helpful tips, advice, and this is critical, insights. There's too much information. Everybody's overloaded, as I was saying before. I was completely overwhelmed with information. What people now want are insights, things that can shortcut the process from where they are to where they want to be, and join the dots for them, and as few dots as possible. So if you had the formula for turning lead into gold, you wouldn't want to turn that into a 400-page book. You give it to them on a one sheet of paper, and that's the kind of insightful, succinct information. If you can give that to your subscribers and don't drag it out with all the backstory and everything, they will love you. Plus, you tell them they're going to receive subscriber-only offers, because these people have given you their contact information. You're going to help them by giving them good stuff, and every so often you're going to make them an offer. So you need to tell them that. You also want to let them know that they can unsubscribe at any time, but most of them won't. If you do this right and you send them great content and then the occasional pitch email where you offer them something, and I'll show you that most of the content you're going to be sending them is going to be really good stuff and it's going to sell for you, they're not going to unsubscribe. They're going to see you as a trusted authority because you're actually helping them. Step 4 is you do what you told them you're going to do, give them value so they come back, so they come to look forward to hearing from you, and then you send them offers that they can only get as a subscriber. You don't want to just send out offers that they can walk in the store and get. So many people do that. They'll send out in their email, they'll send out a press release, horrible, or a catalog. Just a complete waste of an email message. People don't read that stuff online. What you have to do is send a personalized message that says, we've selected this for you because you're a subscriber. Here's what it normally costs. Here's what you can get it for, or you can be the same price, but if you buy this, you'll get this bonus. Okay, so you've got to make it special. These are your VIP customers, and you want to really look after them. Key 2 is to find useful resources that you can send people out. And these are all over the internet, and I'll show you exactly where to get them shortly. You don't want to ever just send anything to your list for the sake of having something to give them. You know, if someone sends me a free sack of horse crap, I'm not going to appreciate it. Even though it's free, I don't really care. I might be able to put it on the garden, but you know, I'm not going to be really enthusiastic about getting something that I don't really want. The key to finding these free resources is finding things that are genuinely useful to your subscribers, things that give them insights, as I was saying before. Something that gives them a legitimate benefit, whether it's information or a piece of software or some kind of tool that they can use in their business or in their home life, or to help them get to where they want to be. The key is to find free but useful resources. So that's key 2. Key 3 is to find useful but incomplete resources. So these are things that they're valuable on their own, but they can be enhanced by the person buying something to add to it. And I'll give you examples of all of this shortly. Classic example would be offering a free report that teaches how to grow your retirement savings, and then you might promote a recommended investment program or a stockbroker or some kind of investment professional who could implement a personalized financial plan for the person, and you would receive a referral fee or some kind of arrangement there where you would be paid in some form. The thing that makes a free resource profitable is that it's limited in what it does. So it gives people, sorry about that, I just bumped my mic, it gives people some of the information, but it doesn't give them everything they need. So while it gives them value, it just leaves out some of the most critical information. And the normal way to do this is you give people information that tells them what to do, but not exactly how to do it. So you give them some of the how-to. So you might give them, if there's 10 steps in a process, the thing you send people might give them the first 3 steps. And then to complete the process, they need to buy something that gives them steps 7 to 10. So key 1 is to build your email list. And if you do nothing else, do that and send email messages out to the people on your list. That's the most important thing you can be doing. Key 2 is to find free but useful resources and give them away. Key 3 is to find useful but incomplete resources. And key 4 is to find incomplete but upgradable resources. Now, incomplete but upgradable means that there's an offer inside the freebie that people can buy to go, like I was saying, from step 7 to step 10 in the process of getting from where they are to where they want to be. And of course, inside the report or whatever it is you give them, and I'll show you them shortly, you put your personal affiliate link, which earns you a commission simply by giving stuff away. So the next question you might have is, what's an affiliate link? And a lot of people don't know what an affiliate link is. They're not online all the time. So I'll explain it for you now so you know exactly what an affiliate link is. It's a special tracked link that merchants all over the internet give you so that other businesses can promote their products or services in return for a commission. Affiliate programs are everywhere online. They're extremely popular, and Amazon.com has one of the biggest ones with millions of affiliates. Even though they don't pay big commissions, they have a lot of affiliates who earn a lot of money. Very few businesses that I speak with are taking advantage of this incredibly profitable form of marketing. Affiliate marketing gives you the opportunity to further monetize the huge sunk cost you've invested in developing the relationship and the affinity you have with your prospects and customers. So you might have spent 5, 10, 20, 30 years building up this database of customers who know, like, and trust you, and tens of thousands, hundreds or millions of dollars in marketing to get them all to come to you. And most people aren't capitalizing on that huge investment in time and money and the goodwill and the affinity they have with all of these customers. So affiliate marketing, if you only have a couple of products, to develop a new product, test it, market it, costs a lot of money. Affiliate marketing gives you the opportunity to monetize these people without having to go and find new products to yourself. You can just promote someone else's product And they do all of that. They create the product, they test it, they create the marketing materials, they do the conversion for you, they do the customer support. All you have to do is send an email to your list, and you can capitalize on that today, straight away. So did you get that? You're earning a commission by giving away a free resource that has your affiliate link in it. That's all you have to do. It's the entire system. Very few people really understand and get how they can monetize their list by doing this. You know, we're programmed, if you do use email marketing, you're programmed to sell, sell, sell. You send out a pitch all the time. And people just turn off, as I was saying before. Marketing is so ubiquitous. It's everywhere now. People are over-marketed to. And you send out 3 pitches in a row, people aren't going to open your emails anymore. You've got to provide value in everything you do. Your main focus on marketing today is make your marketing valuable. Make it so that people are happy to pass your marketing pieces around if you can. And information marketing is a great way to do that, because you can provide valuable information that people will share. And we have this idea in our minds that if you send offer after offer to people, they're just going to keep buying. Well, you know, you may have tried that and it doesn't work. It used to work, doesn't work anymore. People just turn off. So while it's easy you can send a promotion from time to time, you're going to make a lot more money if you keep giving away cool free stuff to people that they enjoy and they pass around, that has a sales pitch embedded in it and your affiliate link is in there. You'd really be surprised at how much your readers will appreciate you giving away this stuff. It's amazing. People write to me and they thank me for sending my marketing pieces to them. And it's very effective. One of the easiest ways to make money from a list is not to try and sell them anything, but give them free stuff away. You just have to give away strategically designed freebies and let the freebie itself convince them to buy the product. It's one of the most neglected opportunities in your business right now, and most people who aren't using it are just leaving a fortune on the table. So, what kind of things can you offer? You're probably thinking, okay, that all sounds fine. But there are dozens of things that you can send out that give your readers really tremendous value, and they're designed to have your affiliate link in them and point to an offer that people can go and buy. There are things like customized ebooks that you can brand with your affiliate link and give away to your list. And these are just 5 of mine that I've put together, and they've got affiliate links and links to my own product in there. And I've given them out to people by getting them to join lists or people who are on my list. Here's another one here, and I highlighted this because this is a PDF ebook that one merchant gave me, and I took a screenshot of this. This here is my affiliate link. You'll see it's a ClickBank product, and we'll talk about that later. It's a ClickBank hop link, they call that. And there's my affiliate ID, Resumes 100. And when you hold your cursor over this image here, it's branded with my link. And all through this PDF is my affiliate link has been pre-branded in there. So I just give this out to a weight loss list I have. And if people buy after reading this, it's really good content. If they buy, I get an affiliate commission. It goes straight into my account. You could use customized e-courses, which are just like a series of email messages that you load into an autoresponder. We'll talk about that again later. And give it away for free. And this is one here this is really a JV that I'm doing with a real estate client. He pays me per lead, but this goes out, someone opts into our list and they get these messages. This one here, we get 1 day after the first one, and this one's 3 days after the next one, and this is 3 days after. So they go out, all of these messages go out in a pre-programmed sequence that educates, helps, and inspires these people to think, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's talking about. So they see him as a trusted authority. I wrote all these messages, but I used his input to put the words in the right place and everything. And these messages go out and he gets calls all the time. People, they might get to message 7 and they've got to do something. They might get to message 9 or 10 or 13 in the sequence, and they go and they get him to list their home or whatever it is, buy, sell, whatever the messages are for in that sequence. You can use checklists. This is what I did for how to double your affiliate commissions, and it's got 4 steps on here. And all these blue underlined links in here are affiliate links, my affiliate links, to different products and services. You can use a resource guide, and resource guides are great to give away to get people to join your list because they're easily consumed, they're quick, they can get an overview, and they can be on their way in 5 to 10 minutes from reading it. So this one here's got the 5 top resources for increasing sales in 2015, and this has got 5 links, 5 different products. 3 of these are free. People can go and get them for free, and 2 of them are affiliate links. So that's something that people are finding very attractive to get people to join a list. That's another strategy for getting people onto your list. Customized white papers and articles are the same thing. You just embed affiliate links in here, and these lead to products and services of my own or other people. White papers are great if you're in a more business-to-business kind of market. You use free reports in the business-to-consumer, white papers in business-to-business. You must be careful with white papers that it doesn't come across as an ad. You send an ad to a business, they're going to delete it and they're never going to do business with you. So it has to be useful, very helpful information that gives them lots of facts and figures and statistical data that they can use to base a decision on, and has a call to action at the end, which is to call you or to go and buy that product that you're recommending in your white paper. Mind maps are great, and this is one from Jeff Walker. This is a PDF that he gave out, and it's a product launch blueprint that he gave away, and you'll see you can put hyperlinks into mind maps like this, and they can be affiliate links. So mind maps are great if you can put your whole idea pardon me, into a process, and you can say step 1, step 2, step 3, and it might be all these affiliate links where people go through this process and they buy 5 things off your mind map. Very profitable. Here's another one. You can offer blog articles and videos. And if you have a blog, you should have a business blog, but if you have a website, you can send people on your email list to an article, which may or may not contain a video. And in this one here, I just sent my people to say, go and check this out. I did a blog post and a video on how to write a killer advertisement. So they come here, they watch this video, and this video is a good example of the reporter method, and I'll just quickly describe that. The video talks about exactly how to do something for 95% of it. And at the end, it's got a little short pitch that says, hey, if you like this video and you'd like to learn a lot more about how to do that, just click on the link below this video and go and check out the whatever it is and let me know what you think, right? That's the whole pitch. And people watch the video, they get great value of it because they can go straight out and write a profitable advertisement by watching this video. And you've piqued their interest by telling them to go and check out the link below, and they go and check it out. It's an affiliate link. Someone buys, you get paid. It's an awesome strategy. It's what you can do, is you can even go on, I've seen this done, people use other people's videos. So the example I know for sure worked was a guy who was selling some bed bug treatment thing. He went to YouTube, and found a video on the devastating effect that bed bugs can have on your life. It was from some clinical thing where it was no advertising. It was just an information video. And he put that video on his blog, and the video made his case for, I've got to get rid of these bed bugs. So it showed people all of the horrible things that can happen with bed bugs in your house. And people at the end, they're all scratching themselves, probably thinking, oh, I've got to get out of this. At the bottom, he said, to go and get rid of your bed bugs, click this link. People clicked the link. It went to an affiliate product. He made tens of thousands of dollars just by sending traffic to this video on his blog. Awesome strategy. You can use trial versions of services and membership sites that you can just give away. As an example, this one's a $1 trial, but Aweber is an autoresponder that I use, and I've been using it since 2001, I guess, and I've been paying my $20 a month ever since 2001. The beauty of giving away or sending people to these trials is once people start using a service like this, one of these softwares as a service, they hardly ever leave. So I've been there 2001. I don't know how much money I've given them. That's a lot. And if I went through someone's affiliate link, they would have been getting paid $5 a month or whatever ever since I started from my one subscription. So if you promote a lot of these kinds of things, you can start building up passive income just from promoting a $1 trial. I get an affiliate check every month from Aweber for marketing. I don't promote it anymore. It's great, but I just don't have time to promote it. And I get an affiliate check every month just for work I did months and years, probably years ago. Lead Pages is another one. This has got an annual recurring membership. So you can start with a free trial of lead pages. Once people implement this into their business, same as Aweber, they very rarely stop, because if you stop using these things, it's like turning the lights off in your business. You've got to go and restart everything. So lead pages integrates with WordPress, which is what a lot of people use in their websites. Because it integrates, you're using pages that are on the lead pages server, but they appear to be on your website. If you cancel your lead pages service, all those pages go dead. So it's very good thing. It's a very good thing to promote, because people just don't stop using it. They keep paying, because the cost of disconnect, is what they call it, is so high. It's like turning the power off at your business. And people would rather just keep paying than go through the pain and suffering of moving everything over. Software programs that either have a light version with less features that can be upgraded, there's a lot of them, or a full version that can only be used for 30 days or something, and then you have to pay. RoboForm is a classic example. You can go and get RoboForm, which I use all the time. It's an awesome tool for remembering all my passwords. I think it lets you use puts 30 passwords in it, and then you have to pay, and it's only inexpensive, but it's an annual recurring fee, and you pay $25 or whatever. You have unlimited passwords. If you don't pay it, you've got to try and get all those. You can export all the passwords, but you've got to try and remember them all then. And by the time you've got 30 passwords in there, you're hooked. It's like you cannot not have it. It's incredible tool. This is one here in software. You get a 30-day trial, $1 free trial for 30 days. Once people integrate this stuff into their business, they're not going to leave it unless it doesn't work, unless it doesn't solve the problem that they have. Membership sites are also good to promote. You can have a membership site give you anything from 3 to 60-day free trials. This one here is a 60-day trial. The downside with membership sites is people don't stick as long. With software as a service, their business goes black if they cancel a lot of the time. Membership sites, they have a stick rate of, like, people normally stay about 3 to 6 months. So you don't get paid for as long, but at least you get paid over and over again. So they're good to promote as well. You can promote webinars, and this is one of the most profitable things you can do. If you have a list of people, you can get other experts, or you can do it yourself and sell your own products, but you can also go and find other experts in your industry and get them to present a webinar for you. And at the end, they'll make an offer, and you can earn 50% commission on whatever they sell for you. So this is one Frank Kern did. Webinars are only getting more and more powerful. The show-up rates and attendance rates are going down unless you have a really good webinar, really good content like hopefully I'm giving you today, so people don't show up unless you give really good content. You used to be able to just have a sales pitch and people would stay, but you have to give people really good, useful, insightful content these days to get them to stay. And then if they stay to the end and they buy, you as the list owner will get paid a 50% commission from the merchant. Here's another way to do webinars. If you go to webinarswaps.com, you can get webinars that are pre-recorded, or you can also get live ones there and just get them presented to your list members. The whole thing revolves around you having that email database. When you have that email database, you have tremendous marketing power. You can get these people to come and present their webinar to your people, and again, you get 50% commission. And there's hundreds of webinars in here, and there's hundreds of people that would be happy to present to your audience. So there are all kinds of free resources that you can give away to your list members that genuinely provide value while letting you make a profit on the back end as people purchase something that's being promoted inside. You just want to visit Google and search for these freebies if nothing here sort of suited you, but Google has thousands and thousands of things available, and as you saw, by giving away a lot of those things that we just talked about, you can make a lot of money just giving free stuff to your list. One of the easiest places to find offers quickly is clickbank.com. It's a site that has about 100,000 affiliates. People go there and sell stuff all the time, and it has about 10,000 products listed. So let's just look at 2 examples of what you can get at ClickBank. This is one that's in the dating relationships market, and as you can see here, they did 2 launches, which was 366,000 and 240,000. Now, affiliates got 75% of that. Of course, these people do this because they get the customer. So you get paid an affiliate commission, they get the customer, and then they can sell them more things on the back end. But they're happy to give away 75% of the commission on a digital product to get the customer. Also here we've got an upsell funnel where you get 50% of all the upsells, 50% commission on all the upsells, and 40 to 70% of the people take the upsells. So you can make a fair bit of money out of this. That's at grandjv.com if you wanted to have a look at that. This is the back-end affiliate area of that Grand JV. And as you can see, they've got all these tools here. There's banners, which you can just put a banner on your site and it would link through your affiliate link to their sales video. Email swipes, that just gives you pre-written emails that you can send out to your subscribers and gets them to go and visit the sales video or the sales website. Something I've noticed with ClickBank products, quite often they're a little bit hypey. So you might want to rewrite the emails and articles just in your own voice because your people know you, they trust you. You don't want to go blast them out something that comes from a high pressure salesperson. But you can edit these down any way you like and just send them out. And at the end of the email here or the article, your affiliate link's there and you can get paid a commission if someone clicks through from the email or the article, goes to their site and buys. And here's all kinds of links to their products, articles there. And they have contests all the time because everybody's trying to get more sales. Here's the tinnitusremedy.com affiliate program back office. And again, here you'll see we've got email swipes, banner ads, text links for different things you can run in ads and Facebook and thing. Pay per click if you wanted to spend money on Google ads, there'd be ads in there, ad copy and keywords. Dedicated landing pages, you can put that on your site and it's already coded with your affiliate link. So you can send people to a page on your site and it just looks like their site. Product images if you want to put them on your site. Rebrandable ebook, and that's like I was saying before, those ebooks that I had, you can just get them rebranded with your affiliate link and just give them out to people. People click on a link inside and you earn money. Traffic ideas if you want them, and there's articles there that you can rebrand. So this is the website, tinnitusremedy.com/affiliates/tools. And as long as the recording of this video comes out fine, I'll send you a recording so that you can look at these links again if you wanted to and go and check out these sites and you'll see them for yourself. Here's another one, Burn the Fat and Marketing Tools. Is all the banner ads, solo, rebrandable PDFs. So all of these people have got all these pre-written content for you because they want to help you make sales, because when you make money, they make money. There's a link for that there. Another one here, bodybuilding one. Again, all of these marketing tools all down the side here. So you can just go in there, download this stuff, rebrand it with your own affiliate link and send it out. Of course, we said it's got to be first class. It's got to be good. And whatever market you're in, there's products at ClickBank that you can go straight in and send an email out today and make some money. Another good place if you're in the business-to-business market is brandable stuff. You've got all kinds of ebooks and reports and all interesting stuff there that you can just go download, put your affiliate link in, and send it out to your subscribers. If you want to find more affiliate programs, do a search in Google for, in quotes, your market, whatever your market is, or wherever your prospects would hang out, plus affiliate program. And as an example, I did bookkeeping here, affiliate program. Or you could search affiliate tools, rebrandable reports, and that will give you rebrandable reports. That's how I found some of those bodybuilding ones and the weight loss ones, was I just did a search for that. But here, bookkeeping affiliate program, this is what I came up with. So there's bookkeeping affiliate program up there. I'm in Australia, so I clicked on search tools and came down here and chose Australia for the country. The first three are ads, so we disregard them. But down here we've got MyOb bookkeeping training, MyOb course. And here we've got an affiliate program for that. Bookkeeping training course, affiliate program for that. So I tried to find something that was relatively obscure, and there's affiliate programs for nearly everything in just about every country. This one here is performance parts. We've got Harley Davidson and motorsport.com.au, affiliate program there, right? So there's not affiliate programs for everything. But if you're in any industry, any market, you'll be able to find something that's kind of related to what you do that your people will be interested in, that you can create, find affiliate products to sell them. Now, I've got some specific tips for success here because I really want to help you take what you learned today and maximize it without you having to do anything else, without you needing any more training from me or anything like that. So there's 5 things you can do to maximize the profits you make using these free resources. The first thing is you want to use variety in the type of goodies you send out to your readers. You don't just want to always send them PDFs or videos or whatever. You want to send out different things. Otherwise, then they're going to get used to you sending stuff and they're going to stop paying attention. You can send things like a blog article, a checklist in this order. So the first day you might send a blog article, a few days later you send a checklist, then you'll send them a video, then you might send them a mind map, a PDF report, an infographic. And if you're not sure what an infographic is, just do a Google search, you'll find lots of them. But it's an image that's got a flow, normally a flow of how a process is done. For the most part, you want to send things that don't expire so that they've got, the information is evergreen. You don't want to date whatever you send out by saying something like, and at the G20 last week, or in Christmas is coming up, or it's nearly Easter, or whatever like that. Make whatever you send evergreen, even if you have to edit it yourself to make it evergreen, so that people can get it any time of year, any time in the future, and you won't have to keep changing things out of your system. You load them into an autoresponder like I showed you Aweber before, and they just go automatically. It's really simple. You do it once, and it goes out forever and ever after that. So when someone joins your list, they get what I call a perfect welcome message, which just says to them, hey, thanks for joining our list. Here's what you can expect. Please whitelist our email. And it gives them a process of step-by-step things to do, so that by taking an action, by taking these micro commitments, people are more likely to open your emails in the future. And at the end, it gives them a link to something cool and free that they can do right now. So it might be watch a video or go and check out your Facebook page or something. So it gives them a series of steps that they should do. And when people do that, they're doing what you ask them to do, they're much more likely to turn into buyers. It's been proven that getting people to make micro commitments makes them much more likely to continue the process and buy from you. So all of these things just go out on a predetermined interval that you set. Like I showed you before, the real estate the email list, it goes out one day, then 3 days later, then 5 days later, 5 days later. So that people are constantly getting this helpful and insightful information, and it brands you as an expert and an authority in your market. So your system might send them out something every 7, 10 or 14 days, and this is something you'd have to test. 7's a good place to start, and just see what kind of response you get from that. The second key to success, or the tip I give you for success, is optimize your opt-in process. So you need to get someone to create for you a lead capture system that converts a high percentage of your visitors, either the ones that come into your store or to your website, into subscribers. If you're not getting between 20% and 50% of your in-store prospects and website visitors joining your email list, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Once you've set it up, you don't have to do anything. You just have to get your sales staff to ask people to join the competition, or do whatever else you'd like people to do to join your list, and put the form on your website, and it's there. Once it's done, it's done. The system automatically sends out your messages for each of those freebies, and everybody gets it on the time frame that you determine when you set it up. As more and more people join your list, you get more and more free resources into circulation, because people are downloading these things and sharing them around, and it's all completely automated for you once you set it up the first time. You're sending out all this cool free stuff, generating more profits from back-end commissions, and you don't have to do any extra work. Once it's done, it's done. Okay, now this is another thing that, apart from building your email list, this would be the second most important thing I could advise you to do. If you do nothing but build your list and do this, you'll make a lot more money than you're making now. You want to offer your subscribers high-ticket products rather than selling them little things. Even if you sell shoes and socks at the moment, find out what your customers are interested in by surveying them and asking them. And then you can sell them home study courses, seminars and boot camps, live or recorded workshops. These 3 things I always use the example of, at one stage I wanted to own a bookstore. It would have been something like a Mary Ryan bookstore with the coffee shop and the nice books and there's chairs where people can sit down, or borders, something like that. I never got there. But if I owned a bookstore, because I spoke to a lot of bookstore owners, And I said to them, why don't you sell other things to people? Because this guy here, he's just come in and he's bought a book, a $20 book on real estate investment. Surely you could get his name on a database and send him out offers and information for real estate home study courses, real estate boot camps, real estate seminars, real estate workshops. Because these things are $2,000, $3,000. They're selling them all the time for thousands of dollars. And the stock trader too. People buy stock trading things. People buy health, wealth, fitness, all kinds of things. And you can segment them on your database by their interests and offer them things that you know they're interested in. And the bookstore owners would look at me like, no, we just sell books. It used to drive me insane. I thought they were just leaving such a massive opportunity untouched. And now, of course, there's no bookstores anywhere because they're all gone broke because they only sold books. Whereas there's millions of dollars of products being sold online and all of these things. You got done for them services are great because they tend to be monthly. So you do a service, doesn't matter what it is, find a service that people on your database are interested in buying, and then do some kind of affiliate agreement or a joint venture or something with a service provider and get them into that service, and they will keep paying that person, and that person will keep paying you for months or years to come. Webinar series are great. Experiences like Red Balloon does this really well. There's got to be other services like Red Balloon that they have a lot of high ticket stuff in there. Surely there's an affiliate program. I haven't looked. They might even have one. But services like that, package programs. My friend of mine is doing a cruise with Scenic Tours next year, and it's $25,000 for the two of them. I'm sure there'd be a travel agent that would be able to get you onto that would pay you an affiliate commission. So you send people to them, you might earn $1,000 affiliate commission. And also extremely high priced products or services, like anything in the legal field. You can generate leads for all kinds of people, legal people, construction firms, civil, all kinds of construction, mechanical things, structural businesses. A lot of big businesses are dying, screaming out for leads. You can go and do that and make a lot of money per lead. Cosmetic dentists, cosmetic surgeons, a lot of medical things. You can generate leads, and you can be paid thousands of dollars every time someone makes a purchase. So you only get paid for results. Someone comes in and gets a breast implant done or whatever. It might be $8,000. You might get $800. So there's always opportunities to promote all these high ticket things to the people who already know, like, and trust you. So they'd rather buy it from you than just go and try and do a Google search and find it for themselves. The other thing is you want to promote recurring products. This is another thing that I see so many people dropping the ball here, because if you get, it takes enough work to sell someone once. If you can sell them once and you can get paid over and over again, that's a good deal. So there's things like continuity memberships on membership sites where you might put somebody in there and you get paid $50 a month for 6 months while the person remains a member. This thing called continuity, which is something I saw Frank Kern talk about, who's a big internet marketer guy I spoke about earlier. The way you do that is you find a product that's sold for $2,000 or $1,000 or for a high ticket price anyway. And so that means it's established its value in the marketplace. So people know that it's worth this amount of money. And then it needs to be a digital low cost product. Digital products are great for this. You can then create a continuity income by saying, okay, well, instead of $2,000, what about if you pay me $200 a month for 12 months? And that works for everybody. So what you'll find is a lot of people think, well, they're only going to pay the first payment. Not true. What you'll find is most people are honest, and because you've given them the opportunity to buy something that in their mind is worth $2,000 for $200 up front, you'll find a large percentage of the people will continue to pay, maybe not all the way to the end, but a lot of them will pay to the end, and most of them will pay several payments. Being a digital product, it doesn't even matter. If you sell it for $200 and then the person skips the other 10 payments, who cares? They got a good deal, you got money, and they're going to want to buy something from you at full price in the future because they got a great deal from you. So continuity is great. If you find people that are selling high-priced information products like that, mention that to them. Say, let's try this. Let's have a test, And if you do that, they might give you half the money. You know what I mean? So software as a service, things like Lead Pages, Aweber, Traffic Geyser. There's all kinds of accounting softwares. There's all kinds of softwares, and there's more being launched every day. There's probably going to be 10 different softwares as a service that you could sell to your list members right now, and you get paid an ongoing monthly commission. And these are the kind of things that when people stop using them, their business goes dark. So once you get someone into one of these things, it's very likely that they're going to continue to use it. And then the other thing here is products and services that have back-end opportunities. So you might have a sale of a $10 product, which is what we call a tripwire product or a welcome mat product, because it's something that's easy, it's a no-brainer. People can just go and buy that, and they've proved themselves to be a buyer. A lot of affiliate merchants will have a front-end product like that, and then you'll get paid on the funnel that goes right through. So they'll be offered a $37 upsell and a $97 upsell and a $47 downsell or whatever. And the way these are done these days, it used to be really annoying, but what the technology's evolved now, so it's quite smart. Most merchants are quite smart about this, so your customers don't get annoyed. They get offered exactly what they would like to buy. And also, if people don't buy up front, a lot of merchants will pay you 6 months, 12 months down the track. So someone comes in and buys a $6 product today, then they go and spend $1,000 on something, you can still get paid. So look for merchants that do that. The fifth one is participate in launches. And as I showed you earlier, when I was in those 2 launches last year, you don't have to have a very big list. As long as the people know, like, and trust you, you can make a lot of money in product launches, because what happens is sales get compressed into a very short period of time, and there's a lot of hype and a lot of excitement about what's going on, and everybody's a lot of buzz in the market, and it's in the news sometimes, and everybody gets caught up in the emotion, and a lot of people will buy based on the fact that everybody else is buying. Admittedly, some product launches you'll have higher refunds than normal, so that's a cost of doing business. I know I've had refunds when someone spent $2,000 and the commission was $800, and I've had a couple of refunds. So that's like it feels like someone's dragging $1,600 out of your bank account, which it kind of is, but it's a cost of doing business. So when you make a lot of sales, you got to expect some to claw back because people don't have the money or whatever. But product launches are awesome ways to make a lot of money in a very short period of time. Plus, you've got the prizes that you can win from just getting onto a leaderboard. So this is one that was from Jeff Walker's most recent product launch. It's going on right now as I record this. But this is the first piece of pre-launch content. So all you do is you send a really good video to your list members. They go and watch this video. They get valuable content out of it, and they learn something. And the first video in a launch is normally about the opportunity of doing something, and it shows you case studies and examples of people who have been able to do exactly what Jeff, in this case, is talking about. Second pre-launch video is the product launch blueprint, which is a mind map, and I showed you a picture of one of those just before. And this takes you through the entire launch process in gory, agonizing detail, which shows people, okay, there's all this work involved, but I've got a simpler way, so it's hinting at, okay, there's all this work, but we can shortcut this and make it easier for you. The third piece of pre-launch content talks about the opportunity again and what's coming and how to implement this into your business kind of thing. So this is the sequence that is normally used in pre-launch content. And just to give you an idea of the buzz around this was a few days ago. There was 3,961 comments here. There's over 4,000 now, well over 4,000 now. But you'll find, this is the Facebook comments plugin on the launch page. You'll find most people, you get the haters everywhere, but most of the people that put comments in here are already customers of Jeff's, and all they're doing is giving him social proof that we bought this, you should buy this too, to anybody else who's not on board yet. So there's 3,000 comments, nearly 4,000 comments. There might be 500 of them that are a bit iffy or negative, and the others are completely overwhelming on the positive side. So this is the kind of buzz you can get around a launch, and you can participate in this, and you can make a lot of commissions really fast. If you want to find more launches in the business to business market, you can go to launchboards goodwill.com or muncheye.com, and there's all heaps of launches there coming up. Or if you're in the business to consumer market, just search Google for your market, whatever it is, knitting, crochet, sewing, dog training, whatever it is, plus product launch in quotes like that in Google, and you'll find all the launches that are coming up. Okay, so that's how you get more people to buy more stuff from you more often, by giving away cool free stuff.